Hello and welcome everybody. I'm back. I'm super happy to be here with you. Welcome back, subscribers. Happy New Year, happy January, happy 2021. We made it. I truly hope you have all had a great start to this year. For those of you who knew that I moved, I'm settled into my new home. Still have some decorating to do, but for the most part, feel very peaceful, very grounded here. I've never been a homeowner before, so this is the first home that I've ever owned. And obviously Miss Aura here is joining in. So this is gonna be your reading for February 1st through February 15th, 2021. The energy is very, very different this year. We've got the full moon today happening in just a few hours, the full moon in Leo, so some of that energy will be in the readings. We've got Mercury moving retrograde this weekend, so I just feel the pace of this year is a lot faster. So I trust that you all are moving forward and still kind of shedding off everything that we went through in 2020. For those of you who don't know, I am a master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy, healing, and therapy. So it doesn't matter where you live. I have clients all around the world. At this point, this is my full-time work for almost 3 years now. The link below to my website has all the information for you on the distance energy healing and therapy. You can read about the benefits, definitely read the testimonials page, and you'll see I offer a really great 15% discount for first-time energy clients or your very first energy session with me. So you can absolutely take advantage of that. I hope that's helpful for you in some way. And that's it. We're going to get straight into the reading. So again, I'm so happy to be back. Thank you guys for all your love and your comments on the last couple videos that I posted of just some of the transition that I've been going through. Each of you truly means so much to me. So we are in this together, and that's enough out of me. Let's get into the readings. Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Again, this is for February 1st through the 15th, 2021. I've already fully shuffled, so let's just get straight into it. Again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, really any placement of Sagittarius. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. Wow, okay, Sagittarius, look at this, what we're starting with. We've got Temperance up first, followed by the Sun card. Two major arcana cards. Those bring growth and transformation. So I definitely feel some of you are on the tail end of a big change in your life, a big transformation. You could have changed work, different relationship, just changes deep within yourself. But it feels very positive. Okay, whatever this shift has been for you, you know, the Temperance card really is a card of harmony. To me, it's a balance between body, mind, and spirit. It's a balance of our masculine and feminine energy, the light and the dark, all those things, and the blending of like coming into wholeness. I'm also noticing all the nature here. So maybe you've been really drawn to nature or being outdoors or being, you know, more quiet with yourself in those like healing moments and places that just let you take a sigh of relief. Like, oh, yes, this is where I want to sit, or this is where I want to go for a walk. So, but the Temperance card, I feel if the last few months you have felt like you were like juggling things and changing things and having to take a lot of action, I feel you're on the tail end of that now, and things are getting much more balanced, much more calm. And I think all the chaos that you've had to go through, Sagittarius, was very, very necessary, okay? And with the Sun card coming up next, this is you coming to happiness from that like inner child. So a more joyful, happy, free feeling energy, okay? More lighthearted, more playful. So whatever heaviness I feel that you've been dealing with, you've done a good job of facing it and kind of dealing with it. So again, this is going to be different for all of you, whether it's been relationship challenges, work challenges, if you've had to move or change location, something big like that that really I think has just like shaken all things up. But things are calming down, and I've also got the Nine of Swords here with a message to remind you to stay out of the mind, because I feel the Nine of Swords energy can really bring a message of like fear, anxiety, worry, and it's all triggered just by mental energy that is a little bit out of control or runs away with us. And just, you know, a reminder that you just have to bring awareness to the thoughts, awareness to your mind for you to start realizing and catching when this might happen. Because this is more of like a self-sabotaging place to be at. It also could be asking you to get out of the mind and more into conversation. Say what you've been thinking, say what you've been feeling, say what you've been contemplating in the mind. Instead of holding it all in and trying to be strong and figure it out on your own, you may need to express or be more expressive. But I kind of feel with the Sun and the Temperance card here, this is part of what you're breaking through. Maybe this is a habit or a pattern from the past and you're shifting out of that. So it still might pop up here and there. You still might get tested. The universe loves to test us. So even if you feel like you're through a lesson, there's still going to be little tests along the way. So just be aware of that, because I feel like if you can come out of the mind and more into the heart soul energy, which the Sun card really brings, Sagittarius, I feel like this is going to be a lot easier for you to kind of navigate through. Yes, okay, look at these next two cards. Queen of Wands, you, and Eight of Wands. So I feel there's going to be, you know, things are going to move quickly for you. For some of you, I feel a new love or a new relationship coming in. It could be from another fire sign, so another Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries. I feel you here as the Queen of Wands, and the message really is to focus on receiving. The Eight of Wands is kind of going to be the action. So things are going to happen whether you're chasing things down or putting a lot of effort or not. And I'm also feeling a strong message for you about observing the behaviors of others, just being aware of the behaviors of whoever this is coming in for you. Okay. I've also got Leo out here, and I mentioned other fire. But the Eight of Wands brings messages. It brings travel, fast-moving energy. So, again, but I'm feeling a strong message that you don't need to take action here. You are just to kind of receive and observe what's happening. Okay, because I've also got the Seven of Swords here. So whoever this is coming in for you, I feel like they may not share all the information about themselves like right up front. There may be things about them that you don't know yet that's going to take time to get to know. You know, Seven of Swords energy can be a little bit sneaky energy, like withheld information or not sharing all the details. It kind of can have the energy of like somebody getting away with something. And again, I'm not feeling your energy here at all, Sagittarius. So this is going to be somebody that you're dealing with, either a new romantic partner or a job situation. I feel like, okay, I just heard like your spidey senses are going to be triggered. So you may find yourself being like, something doesn't match up, or this doesn't really feel right, or that doesn't really make sense. And again, your job, you don't need to take action. Your job is to just observe. Okay, just observe this person, observe what they're doing, what they're saying, and you don't necessarily need to react. If you just observe it, you'll know exactly what to do. Ooh, and that feels like a really powerful turning point for you, Sagittarius, of you coming into yourself, really trusting yourself above trusting somebody outside of yourself first. Okay, maybe that's been a lesson that you've been dealing with. Again, I'm going to say it again because it just feels so strong. Your job is to just observe them. Notice their patterns, notice their behaviors, notice what they're saying. You don't need to necessarily make a decision, yes or no, in or out, or anything right now. Just be aware of it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so just be aware of it. I've also got air energy out here, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be dealing with. Okay, interesting. Look at these next two cards that came popping out, Sagittarius. Page of Swords, 10 of Cups. I feel by you observing and not reacting and letting this person show you who they are, that is going to open up the messages, the clarity, the information that you need. Okay, and it may not be negative, it may actually be a positive thing, but I feel like the biggest thing here that I'm feeling is a lesson for you around observing and not feeling like you have to quote unquote figure things out. By focusing on receiving, you're going to allow things to be shown to you. That's where the clarity is going to come through. So the Page of Swords is the messenger card. It brings clarity, truth, information that you've been needing. And with this 10 of Cups, it could really be helping you to realize, yes, this person can provide me my happily ever after, or no, they can't. And instead of having this reaction where you're triggered, you will be able to, from a very grounded, clear space, make a decision one way or the other, Sagittarius. And I think that is the difference here for you. Whichever way that you choose, for some of you, I do feel like the relationship will move forward and it is a very positive thing. For some of you, you may say, you know what? Things aren't lining up and been there, done that in the past, and I'm not going to fall for that again. Okay, so it's going to be different. There's like two groups that I'm feeling mostly here for you. But I want you to know, regardless of which way it goes, you are going to come out on top, okay? Six of Wands is a card of celebration. It's a good job. It's a pat on the back. It's hard work paying off, and it's being recognized by your community. So for those of you that the relationship does move forward and it is a positive thing, you're going to celebrate that. For those of you who catch the red flags and make the decision to do something different than maybe you would have done in the past, you're also going to come out on top and you're going to celebrate that. So whatever it is for you, it's just getting down to the raw, authentic truth of what you're being shown. I hope that's making sense for you. It feels very strong. This is like a big turning point for you, Sagittarius. That's like what is coming through. But again, either way, you're going to say good job to yourself. You're going to give yourself a little pat on the back. You're going to catch a lesson or a pattern that maybe you missed in the past that brought a little bit of pain or challenge, okay? And again, you've got that Temperance and the Sun card at the beginning of the reading. So you're really coming into your own, Sagittarius, and that's why these decisions are going to be different. You're approaching things differently. We've also got the new moon in Aquarius on the 11th, so be open to new beginnings, new chapters, the new chapters, and the newness coming in with that. Yes, the newness coming in with that, and out pops ideas and inspiration. So beautiful last message for you, Sagittarius, because you are being shown a new way of approaching things. So the ideas may be different. They may be coming, instead of coming from the mind, they're coming more from the heart, from the soul. The inspiration that you're feeling is not out of fear of losing something, but it's more from a place of asking for what you want, standing for what you need versus afraid of losing what you're hoping for, okay? So ideas and inspiration. Beautiful reading. I hope that resonates with you, Sagittarius. If not, no worries. You can watch your moon sign, your rising, your Venus, your Jupiter, any placement of Sagittarius, really. Thank you for your comments below the video. I do read all of those, so thank you for that. And if you missed the intro, I am a master energy therapist. I specialize in distance energy healing and therapy. Doesn't matter where you live. I have clients all around the world at this point. This is my full-time work for almost 3 years now. So the link below to my website has all the information for you on the distance energy healing and therapy. You can read about the benefits, definitely read the testimonials, and you'll see I have a 15% discount for first-time energy clients or your very first distance energy session with me. So you can absolutely take advantage of that. I hope that is helpful for you in some way. And that is it, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you a wonderful start to February. Happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys back here for the second half of the month readings. Take care.